Hello, hello, hello. There's some kind of weird reflection on the screen here. I'm going to try and get rid of it if I can. It seems darker down here. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I don't know. But it doesn't want to seem to fix itself. Sorry about that. It's supposed to, your light, when you touch it when you're doing a video, it's supposed to naturally fix itself when you touch it. And I don't have any filter on. I could turn that on. It'll make a pop of color. Hi, Shara. But, weird. Very weird. Okay. Now that I just put that up there, I can't get rid of... I am not, if you haven't noticed, I am not used to these weird, things on your screen, your filters. There we go. Is that better? Is that color better? Alrighty. So we're going to talk about how to apply bronzer. One of my favorite things. I wear bronzer every single day. And you can wear bronzer just to keep yourself, hi Nadine, from looking pale. Or you can wear bronzer to actually highlight and contour your face. But our bronzers come in a compact like this. This is what they look like if they're unopened. There's 3 of them. This is the lightest color. And you can see one side is matte and one is shimmer. Oh yeah, you can, if you can share this to her since it was her request, you go right ahead. So this comes, like I said, 3 colors. So the graphic below, it says, you know, there's for light, fair skinned, medium skin, and dark skin. And I normally change mine from spring and summer to winter, but I've just been putting less on, so I haven't changed the color. Hi, Sandy. So ours are baked on a terracotta plate, which you can see because look at my bronzer. Like I said, this is how much I use my bronzer. It's all around the edges now instead of in the middle like it's supposed to be. But it's still good. It still works. And I've been using this same one since spring, and there's nothing wrong with it. All right, so where does bronzer go? Bronzer goes normally where the sun would hit your face. So if you didn't have hair in your face like me, I lost my hairspray. I have no idea where it is. I was gone over the weekend. I have left it somewhere. So, your bronzer would hit you on, the sun would hit you on the forehead, your cheeks, and normally, you know, like your nose, chin. So if you're just using it as a bronzer, we call it making the number 3 on your face. Okay. So I just use this real fluffy brush. It's just real fluffy, and I just tap it in my bronzer, and then I tap it off, blow it a little bit because I don't want to get too much. And you start up here and you pat it in to your forehead, into your hairline. You come down the side of your face, and then you come suck in your cheek and come in and under your cheekbone. Okay, and then you come down and you go along the jawline. So see, you've basically made a number 3. Now, let's do the other side, and then we're going to talk about contouring. So I'm going to come down like I did before. Then come in. You want to place, and when you do it on your cheekbone, place your brush, when you put your bronzer on your brush, back here closest to your ear, because wherever you set your brush down, and this even includes your blush, is where you're going to put the most product on your face. And you don't want it to be like right here. So start back here. Put that bronzer on there. I get a little bit more. And you want to blend it in, jawline. Now you can bring it down your chin and your neck like this. You can go all the way across your forehead. Hi, Jess. If you have a large forehead that you want to minimize, I don't really have a large forehead, so I normally put a little here and a little over here. But if you do, go all the way across. Okay, then make sure this is blended in. If you want to minimize your nose, you can like put some on your brush, make your brush really small and tap it down the sides of your nose, and that will slenderize your nose. Put a little across the bottom, because this will make your neck, if you have the problem, it'll make it not quite look like you have a lot of, like a double chin. All right, so there you go. We have it on, and you can leave. Look, it'll give you instant cheekbones too. Look at that. So you can leave it on in the summertime. You can blend it in. You can take your powder puff brush and just blend all of that in if you want to. Jessica. Or if it's winter like right now, I put blush on top of mine before I blend it in. All right, so if you're gonna do that, my blush doesn't want to open. There you go. All right, I suck my cheeks in. Either suck your cheeks in or smile when you're gonna put your brush on. Blush on, so you know where your blush goes. Because you want to put it like kind of on the apple of your cheek, you know, like kind of like right there, and like right over your bronzer too. So ours are really pigmented, so you have to be really careful that you don't use very much, or you'll look like a clown. Which, honest to God, I did when I first bought my first blush that was unique, and I did not know how pigmented it was. And I put the brightest, pinkest color on that we have, and I looked like a clown. I had total huge pink stripe on the side of my face, and I was like, oh dear Lord. Okay, now take your powder from your powder compact, your powder puff brush, and blend that in. Blend in the blush, blend in the bronzer, blend it in if you put it on your nose, blend it in if you put it down your neck, and blend it, this darn hair out of the way, across your forehead. And that is how you put on, that is the whole application to putting on bronzer. That's how simple it is, ladies. Nothing to it. Easy. It's 1, 2, 3. 3. A 3 on your face. Like I said, you can also contour. And there you go. That's it. I don't know if you have any questions. Who's watching? If you have any questions, I'll hang out for a second. I've been so thirsty all day today. I almost did this live video this afternoon, and I am so glad I didn't, because you should have heard the noise outside today. My neighbors I lost part of their electricity, and they came out a couple weeks ago during that ice storm. So they temporarily fixed it. Well, they have to dig underneath my yard because, of course, the electrical box is on the other side of my yard. Yay! So they had to dig underneath my yard. They cut down these bushes that somebody planted in front of the electrical box even before we moved in here. So I heard sawing all morning with an electrical saw, drilling through the ground out there, and at my neighbors on the other side of me. There were 4 guys in front of my yard, the side of my yard, back, all day long. Yeah, so thank goodness they waited because it's much quieter and you guys would have had to listen to that. No questions? Nobody has a question? No one has a question about how to put on bronzer? No? No, 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 no. Nothing. Nothing. Nobody want to talk about anything? Anybody else have electricians tearing up your yard today? Hard hat guys. They were kind of nice, though. I talked to them. But that's what went on in my life today. Okay. If you don't have anything, we're done. If you do have a question, just shoot me a message and I will be happy to answer it. If you don't know what color of bronzer you use, would use, I did put the post below, two below this video. There is a post with all 3 colors. Sunset, Malibu, and Hermosa are the 3 colors that our bronzer comes in. So they're light, medium to dark if you're really dark skinned or tanned in the summer. So there you go. Thanks, ladies. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Mwah. Hi, Leslie. Goodbye, Leslie. You just caught the end of the video. You can watch the replay.